What up? Hot boy Doonie in this bitch, man. Chillin' with my girl C, man. It's GMRS TV. Get money or starve, you heard me? You getting money or you starving, nigga. Which one?
Yeah, man. Be all that raggedy 225, you heard me? Shit on. I represent Gardell though. Really, I represent the whole BR, you know what I'm saying? There's one, but shit, I got all my memories in fucking Gardell, man, you heard me? So, shout out to that motherfucking lane, and it's tatted in blood, you know what it is.
So, what it was like growing up out there?
Hey, Gardell was raw, you heard me? Like, a nigga really ain't even know the environment they was really in, you know what I'm saying? Because your people, they do their best, you know what I'm saying? I guess put some type of camouflage over that shit the way your surroundings be better, even though we all come from some harsh shit, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna sit up here and be with that same story, woo-de-woo. Yeah, shit was hard, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't really know what the fuck was going on till I got older in age, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, shit, the lights ain't supposed to be off no fucking week and all that shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit, but you know, that's how that was though.
So you was more on the streets, you was hustling, or like what you was doing, what your upbringing was like?
Alright, well, it was like this. Keep it all the way funky with y'all. I grew up with my grandmother. Rest in peace to her. She dead and gone. Grew up with her. She raised a nigga, man. House full of about 7-10 people. My cousins, my auntie, all us. We all in one bitch. You heard me? I'm the youngest nigga in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I did whatever the fuck I wanted to when I was small, like growing up. I almost failed a couple grades because of that shit, like, you know. But my daddy, that nigga stayed on my ass, you know what I'm saying? My dad and my mama, they stayed on my ass, although I you know, grew up with my grandmother. They was still in my life and shit. And yeah, man, shit, once she died, Pops came, swooped the nigga up, come here. And if it wasn't for him, so I'm gonna take my glasses off and say that shit. If it wasn't for my daddy, man, I'd have probably been dead or in jail right now, because he really got on my ass, man. And although I still dibbled and dabbled in the streets, and I fell victim to that shit, like almost everybody else, man, the nigga just being on my ass and shit, man, that shit made me the man I am today. And, you know, being able to express myself in my lyrics and being in front of this camera right now. So shout out to Pops for that shit, you know.
So you think, like, your upbringing had a lot to do with, like, what type of music you made and listen to, like, who you listen to growing up?
Yeah, shit, yeah. Like, alright, show y'all the type of nigga I am. I grew up in a household where from the time you wake up to the time your ass go to sleep is always some type of music on, you know what I'm saying? Rap wasn't really big in my household, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about old school, Johnny Taylor, Marvin C's, all that shit there, man. Like, that shit stayed jamming in my shit, so that shit rubbed off on a nigga and got me into that music shit, you know what I'm saying? And once I start, you know, developing my own style, just cause I was listening to all that old shit, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Cash Money, Death Row, you know, all that shit there, you know. But if I was to tell you about top 5, like, all time, I'm about to do this shit. I'm about to fuck the game up. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. Number 1, the GOAT is motherfucking Too Short. Nah, nigga be like, what the fuck you talking about, woo-de-woo? Nigga learn the motherfucking history, man. This nigga Too Short from 1982 to the present day done been relevant and been talking about the same shit that all y'all niggas been talking about. They always get a credit to NWA, which, yeah, they came with that gangster shit, woo-de-woo, but the form of what we all talk about right now, hoes and all that shit, nigga Short been hollering bitch since 1982. You heard me? So the nigga the fucking GOAT, man. He number 1 on my shit. And after that, man, you know, I gotta say Tupac. You know what I'm saying? My nigga Pac, man. Rest in peace. That's self-explanatory. Y'all already know it'll never be a more iconic rapper than Tupac. You know what I'm saying? So that's why Pac. 3rd, I gotta get that bitch to that nigga Snoop. You hear me? And the reason why I say that is, once again, This nigga Snoop really in his own class when it come to rappers, bro. Sit up here, y'all tell me another motherfucking rapper that done beat a murder case, all that shit. Nigga was a gang member, still a gang member, you heard me? And this nigga on shows with Martha Stewart and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga really flipped that shit, man, and making millions off that shit, bro, and still dropping out albums and all that, and been relevant through all these times. So I get a third to Snoop. Fourth, man, I gotta get a fourth to my nigga Ice Cube, you hear me? I'm gonna say Cube, bro. I'm gonna say Cube. Get a fourth to Cube because of what he did, you know what I'm saying? The nigga Ice Cube, he really, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he really, yeah. Little technical difficulties, you heard me. Y'all don't even hear that, but it's real around this bitch. But I get that bit to Ice Cube, man. That nigga Cube really did his shit. Like I say, do y'all history, man. You know what I'm saying? Cube, that nigga was that nigga, man. A lot of y'all just know the nigga that's on the movies and Friday and all that shit. Do your fucking research on Ice Cube when he had his fucking Jerry curl spitting that gangster shit and when he first cut his shit. And if you ain't fucking with that, I don't know, you just don't like real shit. And the last nigga I put on my shit is shit, I gotta say E40, you know what I'm saying? Because it's another nigga that's been independent since the early 90s. Like a lot of these niggas now, a couple years ago, they thinking independent something new. That shit ain't nothing new. Niggas been doing that shit, man. Niggas been doing that shit. Using them fucking labels for distribution. Niggas been doing that, man. It ain't nothing new. And 40 is one of the blessed brothers, man, that, you know, did that, made his mark with that shit. And drop another bomb on y'all. The nigga the most lyrical rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? And, alright, name another motherfucker who got their own fucking language. Alright, bet. Yeah, the nigga E40 is that nigga, man. Still relevant, dropping on hits, so, yeah. You know. And I don't know why all my, you know, my top 5, it just so happened it was from the West, you heard me?
Right.
Like, you heard me, but I base my style and shit, like I learned shit from them niggas, man, but niggas like Soulja Slim, Boost, and all that, cause I never even been to Cali or nothing like that, man.
So what's your top 5 Louisiana artists?
Louisiana? Yeah, you already know. Okay. Louisiana artist, top 5. Soulja Slim, hands down. Gotta put Slim in that bitch. After Slim, BG, that boy Jizzle, yeah, free Jizzle, man. Rest in peace, Slim. After that, you know who I forgot? I sent you a list. But you know who I forgot? I'm gonna put Mac. Real shit, bro. And the only reason why niggas be sleep cause he locked up. But that nigga Mac really, yeah, man, that nigga really was spitting. That nigga was that nigga, man. He just, shit got fucked up. I'm gonna say Mac. Then after that, Boost and Webby, man.
So which one you think had the biggest influence on you?
Out of all them?
Yeah. For as, you know, making you want to rap and your style and.
Alright, well, making me want to rap, I'm gonna say Boost. I'm gonna keep it all the way funky, bro. I remember, man, I was a little nigga, man, and I heard that Youngest of the Camp. The first song I heard on that bitch, you know, back in the Gap, niggas that had them bootlegs, and that bitch had a CD all mixed up and shit. The first bitch came on that bitch was that Feel Lucky Nigga, and man, I heard